All right, this is a 2024 Rav4 hybrid. .016 oil. Got the inverter coolant, traditional radiator coolant, got the AC, got high, low, motor mount, engine. The front is the intake and the rear is going to be the exhaust. And we got the fuel rail. We have maybe some sort of idle air valve, or idle air motor, but it's on the intake side. All right. But could have to do with fuel. All right. Because this is the intake side, so it's maybe the fuel regulator. All right, the air filter. Let's take this off. This is the inverter right here. And what is this? This is so maybe a warmer or a protector, some sort. All right, we got the coils. Alright, this looks like fuel regulator, and this is probably air or some type of EGR, exhaust gas recirculation. Alright. System. If you know, write it in the comments. I see a soft hose onto a hard hose, onto a hard conduit. All right, let's go here. Inverter and the transmission and electric motor sit under the inverter. See, the inverter's like a little brick. The view, my angle may not be doing it justice. All right, fuse box. The brake fluid reservoir, right? Computer. Looks like it's attached to the inverter. Washer fluid reservoir, which this one doesn't have a dipstick like the Corolla Hybrid 2020. I wonder if these lights are assemblies like the Corolla Hybrid. Probably are. So if they go out, you gotta replace the whole assembly. Probably are. All right. Okay. So that, yeah, it looks like that's the O2 sensor or lambda. And goes right up into this harness. That's pretty cool. Four wires. Okay, that's the exhaust. As you can see, right there, it goes straight up into the connector. All right, so let's what we can see here. Look like I'm looking at the compressor at the bottom. All the way down there, and I think that's the coolant pump up top. Could be wrong. But it looks like the coolant pumps, and it's kind of the same area that the Corolla was in. Here. That's the coolant pump. All right. harness. Okay. All right, a little bit. Let's see that. Yeah, we're just snug on. Yep. All right. Just going a little bit. Type of computer. It's connected to the inverter. High voltage cable. Electricity generated from here goes to the battery, sitting under the rear seats. All right. Look at that air filter intake. It's the intake. Behind it is the exhaust. All right. Radiator cap. Should add it from here. And the fan. Can we see the fan? Yes. That's so great though. Again, it's 2024 hybrid Rav4. All-wheel drive. All right, it's the interior. The mileage. 1,100. Let's clear that up for you. All right, 1,177 miles. The difference here is you see on the left side, the RPM gauge, they just put a off charging, eco, and power, which is pretty much just the RPM gauge. I do believe it is more efficient though, this 2024 engine versus the 2020. You have the dual zone climate control. You can sync it. Let's see. That one's down 64. 64 left, 68 right. We can sync. And it synced it to the driver. Bit, so calm the noise down. We have eco, sport, and normal. So you go left, right, and then tap it for normal. And you got the power button. Hold the brake, push power. Got the 12 volt on the left. Let's see. All right, this didn't come with the car. This came with the camera. You got the hold, when you're on a hill, you can just hold it there. And USB, I believe this is the lower amperage USB, maybe like 1.4, 1.5. The 2.4s are in here. Only the 2.4s. That's pretty much it. You got the regular basic controls on the steering wheel. Volume, go through the menus over here. Got a trail. Let's add a trail also. May do something with the transmission, not sure. The radar, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assistance, I believe. Yeah. Up and down, cancel. I got the locks. So the most important thing here is the efficiency of the engine. I've been getting that. Now it's new, of course, over time it's going to degrade. For it says 45 miles to the gallon. That's about right. So it says 569 miles. I'll get over 500 miles. Let's just say that. All right, overall, so far, pretty decent car. I got the car with like 100 something miles on it, I believe. So it has 1,777 miles on it. That's pretty much all I put on there. And you have the cargo space, obviously, in the back. But this, like, the main thing for me is the fuel efficiency of this car. So, and the space. You know, it's sitting a little higher, has cargo space. It's all-wheel drive. Overall, pretty decent car. Now, it doesn't handle like a sports car. You know, it's a little, it's not tight. But my reference point is like 2020 Corolla. So, decent car. Definitely recommend it. Gas mileage you're gonna get roughly that. That's pretty accurate. But over time, it's going to degrade over the years as they put more miles on it, just like the Corolla. So, sound speakers are pretty decent. Oh, that's one down there. It's up there. I don't think there's anything in the back. I don't think there's anything in the back. But a pretty good car. A cup holders. Now I'm imposing a new rule. I'm not going to eat in the car anymore. I'm going to just, if I eat on the road, I'll just step out and eat, halfway out the door, or open up the back and eat in the back. But yeah, pretty decent car. Definitely recommend if you're in for a SUV, a compact SUV, get the Toyota Rav4 hybrid, or even the all gasoline Rav4. But I'm into the hybrids, just like the being able to idle without the engine on. Now, when the parts break, which will be over 100,000 miles, the parts cost more. All right, so don't forget that. Are they going to break? No, I don't. It's very rarely that, like in the intermittent problem I have with the Corolla, which doesn't seem to be a problem anymore. Well, I was test driving it, but probably when I seriously drive it, then the code will come back up. But the Corolla seems to be working. So I don't have an issue with the Corolla anymore, as of right now. However, I'm not going to depend on it. So overall, I do recommend the Rav4 hybrid. It is a decent, compact, or sub SUV, whatever the proper name is, and the gas mileage I'm satisfied with the gas mileage. I thought it was going to be much worse than the Corolla. I at least want to do 450 miles a day. I thought I was going to have to refuel before I got back, but I didn't have to refuel. I made it back. Did the 400 plus miles, and I made it back. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Till next one.